you doing?
Thank you.
Just want these two? Crazy how scarce some things are becoming. I had to pay $300 for a box to bring it in just to have some packs. Like, yeah, that's through my distributors too. We don't do any of the buying off hawkers type situation. Well, I'm not gonna say I've never done it.
Yeah.
Taps on the back if that's what you want.
My tab is on the
Chipper.
camera.
Yeah, sure. Just has a weird angle, so I just let everybody know off of it.
Thank you. I live in Salem, so our local card shop over there also has, this, well, okay, sorry, I thought I saw it.
Yeah, you're good.
It has said that their distributors charging me much more than normal, and
Oh yeah, no, that's you. I went through this already once before. You just got to keep. You know, I went through with the Evolving Skies because we were open, man, and it's like I stood on the soapbox and I'm gonna do MSRP and all that, and then I'm also gonna sell my business because when something's hot, people want it. They don't care that it's. So they would all go to all these other stores, and so this time around, like I said, I keep market price stuff in, and we just keep having stuff. I'm gonna hand you a flyer since you said you're from Salem.
alright.
We have events in Salem. So where we bring in other Pokemon vendors, other sports card vendors. We do gaming events added as well. So
And I am usually at the community center for indoor soccer, so
There you go.
that works out.
yep, we that'll be our last one this year because we can't book any dates because of indoor soccer and basketball all the way until March. So we got that show, and then we'll have another one in March. But we do 3. You're out in Salem, so hopefully you'll come check us out. Like I said, it's not just us. We host it, but I have like 100+ vendors coming out, all different types of stuff. Last show we had like 70+, but so.
And while I have you, do you guys take like trading cards for store credit or cash? And what percentage do you usually do for that? My son has, he's 14.
Yeah, it all depends on the value of the card and condition, basically. Like lower end stuff, we don't give like high end percentages. Obviously, I think we're usually around. If it's for store credit, usually like our starting point's like almost like the 60% range.
Okay.
If it's cash, it's usually 40 to 50. Well, that's I should say in Pokemon cards above $2 because like the $2 and under EXs we usually just get quarters on because like. Just as well as I do, $1.75 EX can be 50 cents within a week. You know what I'm saying? So, higher end stuff, we give higher percentages. Store credit, I go up to almost 75, sometimes 80%, depending on what the card is. So, yeah, we have all different. It's not like a secretive thing, but like if you really want to know the grid, the breakdown, I have a breakdown here. Like we basically start going above 50% cash, above $50 cards. So if your card's like $51, you're looking at getting like 65 to 70% store credit from us. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So.
My son has the North card from, what I'm talking about.
Yep.
We got it at that Family Dollar actually
Heck
from
yeah.
our knockout box.
Nice.
And he really, really wants to buy the Greninja Concurrent Masquerade. So he's been haggling card shops for like a week now. And he's like, I'm like 14 ounce now, I think that they are.
Well, and man, when I do shows, there's so many young kids that are out there just hustling that like, it's funny because like, there's so many people that are like, man, this hobby isn't for kids no more. Look at the price point. And I'm like, if you see the kids I see walking around, they got more money in their suitcases than I do. So I'm like, I don't know. Like, there's kids that walk around that have like, $20,000-$30,000 worth of cards sitting in their little suitcase, and it's just like, my lord. Not your son. Maybe one day. Maybe you just gotta look him up. He might, and you just don't know it.
No, we've been collecting together. So.
Okay. So you know everything he has.
Yep.
Nice.
And he is always doing trades at card shows for things, but he's very impatient. So as soon as he got this, he's like, I need the Greninja now. I'm gonna trade it. And then he's like, well, nobody has it, so I'm gonna sell it. And can't commit to all that.
Well, and there again, tell him, worst case scenario, you can wait. It'll be at the show on the 18th. Tell him just hold. Right now, some of them high, especially the alt arts, they're just like, they're not moving much.
Yeah.
Like if they move, they're going up. So like to sit on one, it's like you're not in a bad position. Like say you were a year and a half ago, where it's like a race to the bottom. So.
Yeah, and everything just looks like it's going up right now.
Yep.
So.
Heck yeah.
Well, thank you so
Well, good
much
luck
for
in your
having me.
pools.
Thank you.
Nice chatting with you. Hopefully we see you again. What's that? What is up, everybody? Sorry about that. A little late today. Coming at you here. College Plaza. Thanks for all that are on. Fandemonia this week in Fandemonia. Slow week. It was obviously a holiday weekend. We went down to, we'll talk shows. We went down to the big Columbus XL show. Talked to my man Pokey Puff. Or not my man Pokey Puff. We talked to my man Pokey Wiz. We got to harass Pokey Wiz about Pokey Puff, but all in good fun, of course. Now, we went down there, so we'll talk about highlights of that. Changing up One Piece, as you can see with old Jolly Roger there. We're going to end up having some, adding a One Piece day. One Piece 8 p.m. constructed. Went and restocked some starter decks this week for One Piece. We're getting closer and closer to Hall of Fame City Comic Con, folks. So, as you can see, there was my nice little post. I took the kids to King Island this weekend. So, Hall of Fame City Comic Con, man, we got a whole bunch of events. So, we got a commander area. We're doing our team trios, modern standard popper, $75 a team. So, for some of y'all that can't wrap your head around that, that's $25 a person. We've been asked, so don't hate. So we got that going on. Remember, if you end up signing up through us with any of our the Hall of Fame City Comic Con events, which right here is the whole layout for the Hall of Fame City Comic Con. So they got early bird tickets. They have exclusive auto tickets, general admission tickets for kids, general admission there. And then, of course, here comes all the games. So, the thing with that being said, as you can see, there's our stuff right there. Standard, the trios. We got One Piece constructed. I'm losing all my viewers here, folks. Hopefully we can hear this. We changed, I guess I should have turned on my phone just to make sure. I know we go through a lot of technical difficulties, folks. One day I'll get it together. One day. Yeah, I know I'm live. Oh man, I just missed a call from Mark. Sorry, Mark, I'll call you back. You're probably not watching, but I'll call you back. So anywho, yeah, so we got all this stuff's going on, and here again, like, we're even going to talk about the other people that run it, because, like, man, this is like, this was the beginning of some stuff that, like, honestly, man, like, as an old gaming head, like I'm really all about, and this opportunity came to me to do this, I was really super excited. So really super stoked about it. So basically, Hall of Fame City Comic Con, like we've discussed, they've been around forever. But yeah, we're doing gaming. We also do it with another store. So this is the gaming schedule basically for both of us. We have Team Trios going on, Modern Standard and Pauper. They have a Pokemon Standard event happening. I don't see what time, but like I said, I don't have their schedule, so view more details. 11 is when it starts. So, I'm not going to go through and do all these. They're doing Pokemon. They got a Lorcana tournament. We got One Piece constructed. They have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Constructed tournament. They have a Battletech. We have Chaos Sealed One Piece, which, man, this Chaos Sealed is fun. Like, you really need to get on board. Like, if you haven't done it already, it's a good time. So they have a dog walker called whatever that is. I'm not hip to that game, so we have a commander area. They have Last Voyage. They have some Arkham Horror stuff going on. So quite a few different events. So we got that event coming up Saturday, September 27th. That's what we're gearing up towards. Yeah, so we're definitely gearing up towards that. Tell a friend, tell everybody you can. Then we'll be shifting focuses, going into our whole schedule with doing shows and getting ready for October 18th. So, that being said, the other things we did this weekend, we went out to, so we changed One Piece. We're probably looking at adding Two-Headed Giant. Two-Headed Giant's been a big Two-Headed Giant commander. We've been doing that a lot. Really fun format. I'm not the most, I'm not saying I'm anti-commander, but I'm not the most pro-commander person, and man, Two-Headed Giant's been a blast. So we do Two-Headed Giant. We're about to add another day. I think I might add it to Friday. We'll see. We still Friday do Modern. We do Yu-Gi-Oh! Commander's always welcome every day. But that's what we got going on for there. So yeah, here's my the big announcement we had. So if you haven't seen it at all, here's the video. What's going on, everybody? It's Earl here, Fandemonia. PokeWiz. We've been talking about PokeWiz for a while, and the reason we're showcasing him, not only I haven't busted his chop shed about talking to old boy Pokepuffs first, but you know,
Pokepuffs is really good.
Yeah, that's one of our guys. So reason I'm highlighting PokeWiz here is he's coming out October 18th. So what I'm going to announce to everybody that comes to the show, and everybody that vends at my show is going to have a shot to win a Mega Evolutions booster box. Every vendor that vends at my show will be entered to win a booster box. Every customer that comes in, you'll be able to sign up and have a chance to win a... Yeah, so right there, folks, that's I'm going to give my man some love. That's PokeWiz. You've been hearing me talk about PokeWiz. I bust his chops a little bit. PokeWiz is a guy that he's probably tired of seeing me. He's probably like, man, all these guys come out of nowhere. So I remember when I first started seeing PokeWiz pop up on the scene, man. And he's kid's full of energy, man. He's got good Pokemon stuff, makes good deals. Definitely somebody I enjoy having come in on your show. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Doing pretty good. You looking to sell cards?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to give me a second. I'm live on YouTube right now, so.
You're fine, you're good.
So yeah, well, I guess since I have somebody wanting to buy some cards here, I guess we're going to go ahead, we'll give this a pause, and we're going to give the floor to Bobby. Bobby's going to be unexpected of this. We're going to call Bobby, and we're going to let Bobby just chat away for a little bit. Let him talk about, have him have an open. Oh, here, she's trying to sell cards, Jack. I'll be right there.
You don't do that?
Nope.
Okay.
So I guess we're not going to be able to call Bobby because of some changes that were made to our thing here. Let me see if I can use this one. So, Alex, if you're watching, the way we wired everything through this doesn't allow me to talk to Bobby.
Right there. What's going on, Earl?
Well, there's Bobby. Bobby, right now you don't
Good
have
voice, buddy.
we don't have a picture of you right now, Bobby, due to the sense of we did some Alex did some finagling with things so we wouldn't have a delay and something got disconnected. So I'm going to leave you the floor. I have a customer that needs to sell some stuff, and my employee here isn't trained yet to buy. So I'm going to leave the floor for you to talk openly about topics. Also, just FYI, I did book that show. We'll talk more about it here in a second. But, yeah, any topic that you feel like getting off your chest or talking about, Bobby, the floor is all yours, buddy.
All right. Well, that's something. I guess me and Evan will have to figure something out here, buddy.
Yeah, sorry.
So, yeah,
Do you
look,
know anything, or is it all just
with the start of football season, we got that coming on Thursday, right? Yeah. Thursday, we got kickoff.
Well,
So that's going to make all the difference in the markets of sports cards and everything
Yeah, well,
else.
foils right now
No.
you get the same price because actually foils
As
are
much
less
as sports
than,
cards are like a stock market,
regulars right now.
you don't see it
Well, if
any
you
more
look
than
at
you
it,
do
I'm
this
not,
time of
so
year.
basically what happened was they started changing
And
the
then
card
at the end of the
stock
year,
and cards
for
started
playoffs
going.
and all that.
And now
So,
that's why
guys
they
getting
started
hurt,
losing value
guys
because like
playing
people were
well,
taking losses
rookies
from marked
playing
cards.
well. Once a guy, what do you think, Evan? Once a guy has like one good game, you see, what does everybody ask for at the next show?
I mean, we just lump them in with bulk. It's the same.
That guy.
Yeah, they're asking for that player. They're asking for that person. Especially when it's a rookie. Like, say Genty goes out and has 200 yards and 3 touchdowns, and we have a show that next weekend. You're literally gonna hear everybody ask, "You got any Genties? You got any Genties?" Am I wrong? No. That's the way it works. It's all about what have you done for me lately, and that's part of the game. You're playing you want to buy and sell sports cards and try to figure out how long to hold them and stuff. Those are part of the little ups and downs. They have a great game. You got to figure out if it's time to get off of it, make a little bit of money, or you hold it till playoffs. Because we know as soon as playoffs get here, as they win playoff games, they go up and up and up. It's such a different thing than all the TCG stuff, the Pokemons and the One Pieces and all that stuff. You literally get to watch on TV, and this is any sport. You get to watch it on TV, and kind of, it's like, to me, when you watch on Sundays, it's kind of like watching that ticker for stocks, watching them go up or watching them go down.
Yeah.
It's so funny to me because I feel like that's what you're doing on Sundays. You watch a guy like Burrow go out and ball out and throw 5 touchdowns and 400 yards. You're like, damn. When we look on eBay later on today or tomorrow, shit's going to be up a little bit. And then on the other side of it too, you go out there and you watch, we'll say Jaden Daniels comes out week 1. His stuff's been up. It went down after the playoffs, then leveled out during the off season, and then starting to get a little bump up with the season starting. And then if you watch him go out week 1, they had 3 interceptions and they lose by 20. You're gonna watch the dip. And then at that dip, you decide, hey, maybe I want to buy more. Maybe I don't believe this guy's that bad. I don't believe it. I believe he's gonna win. So, that's another part of it where you can buy the
problem is when it comes with like
the way you
especially with,
see
like, bulk purchases.
the season going.
The problem is most people
It's just such a fun way to see everything go up and down.
It's more about the emotion.
And then shows will start getting busier. you'll have more people looking for football that, were looking at basketball, and then that ended. And then, you have the baseball that's going on right now. So that's always, kind of a level thing. And then once the season, man, it's just, you could not watch football. You could just totally not watch on Sunday. And then if you had a show that following weekend, you know who did well. You know what teams played well. You know what players played well. You know what players played bad.
I looked it up for a while. Oh,
So it's just an interesting way of looking at all that. What else we got? What else football or sport related you got for us today there, Evan?
Like, like what? People are gonna do good, or
Yeah, let's talk about that. We got the floor.
Yeah.
We get to do whatever we want.
Yeah.
Let's play a game. What is your predictions this year? Your conference winners.
my
Pull the conferences up so you can see it as we're talking about this, and let's see between me and you, old Bob and Evan. Let's take a look and see what we're thinking this year's going to bring us in the NFL. we're gonna start in the NFC because we know Evan's a homer. So we'll start in the NFC. You got the NFC East, Evan.
NFC.
So hold on. NFC East consists of the Cowboys, the Giants, the Eagles, Super Bowl defending Eagles, and the Commanders.
All right.
What do you got this year? Who you got?
The NFC East hasn't had a repeat division winner in a long time.
They have not.
I don't even think it's been since I've been alive.
They have not. Yeah, that's true.
So I think that continues, and I think
Ooh,
I
hot
think
take.
the Commanders.
The
I
Commandies.
think the Commanders get it done.
The Commanders are gonna win the NFC East. You heard it here first, folks. Evan, the goat over here, said the Commanders. You know what? I feel like stuff like that, there's an end to it. And this year is the end to it. I have the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, it's too chalky. You got to take it, man. Saquon,
So like basically,
you got that sophomore slump.
certain cards when they got reprinted,
Dayton,
you can
but then
find
again,
another one's Mails
Everybody's
from
got the
One.
Madden curse.
So the original
So
copy
I'm
of Mails from One.
I know NFC West. It's the Cardinals, the Rams, the 49ers, and the Sea Chickens. Couple of them teams, big changes.
So there wasn't that
You know,
many.
the Rams not quite that big of changes. Lost Cooper Kupp, but got Devontae Adams, so probably an upgrade.
But the original copy still
The
works.
49ers lost a lot of
Them are
defensive
cards
pieces.
where I put like a squadouche.
The
because
Sea
I'm like, nobody's
Chickens
gonna buy the
lost
$12
Gino, but
copy
got
unless they have
got
a
Bradford,
$1
or Bradford. What am I saying? Sammy D. So what do you got, Evan? Who you got?
Them are called list cards, but they
Well-
stopped doing those. Reprints, you just.
All right, I'll go first on this one because you went first on the last one.
You would have had to know the
Me?
original card.
Man, to me, it comes down to the Rams and the Niners.
Is that what
It
you're gonna
really does, and
grab right there?
I can't bet
Oh, I
against
thought
them
you were trying to
today.
sell everything.
I'm going
so
to the
I'm
Rams.
out stuff that-
I'm going to the Rams, man. I think San Francisco lost too many defensive pieces.
Yeah.
You want me to do separate? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, what do I want to go with here?
What do you got, man?
It's tricky because I don't. The Rams and the Niners. The Rams barely done anything except get Adams and lose Cup. I
Mhm.
feel like,
Jack,
and the Niners lost a
go
bunch.
ahead and
The
like,
Seahawks,
clean the door.
Sam Darnold. It's risky. You paid him a bunch, and
After I get offline, I'll be.
after one good season,
Yeah.
which at the end of that season he played like trash.
Absolute dog shit.
And then the Cardinals with Kyler Murray.
I mean, we're not even talking about the Cardinals. I mean, unless you're going to come out of left field with this,
no, I'm gonna agree with you with the Rams.
the Rams. See, he's got to copy me. All right, next we got the NFC North. Maybe the toughest division in football. I mean, it could definitely be the toughest division in football. Top to bottom, any of them could win. What do you got, Evan? What do you got in the NFC North?
Well,
Oh wait, the NFC North is the Bears, the Lions, the Packers, and the Vikings.
well,
Another thing to do
the
sometimes
Lions lost
too is
both their
try and pick a
coordinators,
player
Yes,
so
they did.
so when you have a lot of
that's
like
gonna be something.
I'll always
But
just go on TCG player and just look it up by the
I don't think they get another one. I think it goes to the
Just
Packers.
literally
The
search for
Pack.
it, like okay, like I just did that.
The
with
kid
the
is
third page,
taking the
super
Packers
cool.
because of
All right, so then
one
like,
player.
this first page shows me
That
every
Oh
one-
my
on
god.
all.
That
So
one,
it's like,
it's-
okay, well.
I think Micah's gonna be a big factor for that.
Yeah.
defense.
Well, not only that, if I'm looking top to bottom, and I'm making decisions, I like the Vikings. I think the Vikings are going to be good. I don't think we just don't know enough about JJ for me to make that pick. The Bears got the Lions coordinator, offensive coordinator, Ben Johnson. So what are the Bears going to be, man? They could be a dark horse, just elite team. I just don't know if I believe in Williams enough to say they're an elite team. The Lions lost a lot. I'm going to agree with you.
Yeah, I got a lot of
And
those.
not only because of Micah, because they drafted a first round receiver
And then, like, me personally,
for the
my
first
plans,
time in
I-
like
I
20
like
some
those
years.
cards. So I gather,
That's
you
what
know,
they
I collect
did.
gather cards.
All right, what do we got next? We got the NFC South, which is the Falcons, the Panthers, the Saints, and the Bucks.
Gotten into actually selling them.
You went first last time.
As opposed
Yeah.
to
So I'm
selling
up.
them,
I'm up.
letting them just be at the house.
The Falcons, man, maybe the best running back in the league.
Whatever
Definitely
cards
top
are
three.
these, and I'll come
Uh,
and make money.
A legit receiving
I'm
core.
trying to tell you this whole time.
Got underrated
No one listens to
Mooney.
me.
Drake London's the guy.
It's just a big hassle, and I'm like,
The Panthers. You got little Bryce, little Brycey.
They really don't. It's just crazy to me
The
because,
Saints aren't even in this conversation for me.
No.
I mean, and to be honest, I don't really see the Panthers in this conversation either, but they're far closer than the Saints to me.
And I'm like, dude, if you
Then you got the Bucks, man.
instead of
It-
stealing
it-
them and people stealing them,
Their defense is good. Maybe not, elite, but they are good. They are solid defensively. Baker's Baker. He's gonna keep you in shit. Bucky's a dog. I like Bucky. They got Ibuka to take over while Godwin's recovering. Mike Evans, Mr. just security blanket. You know dude's getting 1,000 yards.
For sure.
Legit.
For sure.
Legit. He's getting that record.
breaking that record.
I'm gonna go
Then she's got to pack up all that stuff.
With-
I'm like,
the Bucks. I just feel like the Bucks have it.
I'll do it.
That's the way I see it.
Do you have a vacuum over there?
What do you got?
I need that.
All right.
I'm
Well,
like thinking of things. I'm like, all right, what else can I get?
yeah. What you said earlier about how things die
I'm
off.
actually not
Don't
sure. I don't
go
think
on
she's been
forever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it goes here. The Bucks do not win it this year.
Ooh.
Do not win it. I feel like the Falcons got it. To be honest, I
Yeah.
think they beat them by like once and to win it. I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be a close one between the Bucks.
It's gonna. Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's really gonna come down to the Bucks Falcons.
Yeah.
How they play against each other. I really think the Falcons sweep the division games with the exception of the Bucks. The Bucks sweep with the exception of the Falcons, and I think it could come down to their head-to-head matchups
Yeah.
on who did better.
I think it's gonna be split, and the last one's gonna determine.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna skip the AFC East for a moment. No reason for that. We're just gonna do it. So we're gonna go to the AFC West. We got the Broncos. We got the Chiefs. We got the Raiders and the Chargers. I'm gonna let you go first.
All right. Well,
I mean, there's been a lot of talk here of the way it's been for years. You broke that here with the Falcons, but you kept it alive with the Commanders. So is he going to go against what's been going on, or is he going to go with the flow here?
Like the promo packs?
No, it came in a bundle.
honestly,
So
Oh,
basically,
I
if you
think
bought a
this is
booster
gonna
bundle,
be a
it was
real
like
good
foil
division.
promo.
Absolutely.
I think this is probably gonna be arguably maybe the best arguably.
I don't think I can get on board with that, but I think 3 teams from there are legitimate.
Yeah,
I
but
don't see the Raiders as a legitimate contender.
I see their Wonders
It could be. It could be.
but
I mean, I hope so for fantasy wise. I do have them in the league.
uh, well, I think. Oh,
He's going with the flow.
it's
He's
it's
taking
the
the
Chiefs.
easy pick.
I don't like. I see the Super Bowl hangover happening, but I don't see it happening where they don't
No,
win the
no, no, no.
division.
I see. To me, the Chargers have, you know, Harbaugh and they have fucking Herbert.
Yeah.
They have Lad. I like Lad. Don't get me wrong. I really like Lad McConkey. It's the only time. There's only like 3 Georgia Bulldogs I'll ever talk nice about, and he's one of the 3. Um, I just don't think they're gonna have the team to compete with the Chiefs and the Broncos. To me, it comes down to Chiefs and
I will
Broncos.
say this.
But then you
How
sit
much
there and you
percentage
think,
of
you're
this
like,
is
man,
Uh-huh.
Broncos,
But that is
go
the only
Knicks.
time
He
where
did
like
so well
I
last
use
year.
brain foils.
Is he going to regress?
Yes.
Is he going to regress
Interpretations
like
the first time
CJ
they
Stroud
get
did?
foils, so a lot
You
of
know,
people
Okay,
it
okay.
is
So
the
those
fuck ton of
like
money.
pretty
the Chargers, their
original.
second year
Yeah.
in
Okay.
the system, going to
Yeah, usually
improve.
like I have Lana Ware elves, which Lana Ware elves
Yeah,
I
most
it's
have 2
common.
of those actually.
You know,
The foils are all like
Also,
almost
the
$200.
Chargers lost Joey
What
Bosa,
about the
but
non-foil?
he's been hurt a
That's what I'm trying to
lot.
yes.
say. It's
So
all about the
still,
foils.
Well, they
still
also
really
lost
good.
later. They paid him a bunch of money, and then he got hurt,
Yeah,
and
he
he's
also
out
Oh,
for the
I
lost
didn't know
season.
I was online.
So that's a big offensive lineman
I put him
loss.
in like
All right.
5 different.
All right, we're going to go to the AFC North, where I think my boy is
I'm
going to
sorry, I
make
forgot I
some
got to do
Browns
this separate.
fans really happy,
And
but I
then
don't know.
whatever
We'll
you're
see.
offering is
So we got the Ravens, the Bengals,
to sell
the
them
Browns, and the
for anything else.
Steelers. All
The
right.
ones that you don't
Yeah.
want.
You went
You're all
first,
good.
so it's not.
I was gonna do that as well.
All right.
He did, and then I
To me,
did
you
all
got
these,
MVP
unfortunately,
Lamar.
like,
Mhm.
All right. You got MVP
Right, right.
Joe
like I
Burrow.
said, I pull them out. We should make a lot of
Then you got
Yeah, we can get some.
Bum
part of
City,
$5, right?
uh, and antique, geriatric, Joe Flacco, and antique, geriatric Steelers, and with Aaron Rodgers. The retirement home city with those 2. Um, I do see the Steelers being above 500 bullshit.
Yeah.
Same stuff as always. Their defense is too good. They keep them in games. They find a way to win. They don't win the division. No chance. The Browns,
Yeah, I'll round that.
I
Maybe
can't.
$10.
I can't say there's a chance. You know what I mean? So oh yeah. Yeah. So then you look at the Ravens and the Bengals, and to me, it's an easy decision.
Yeah.
It's a chalky decision. It's the Ravens. Better overall defense for sure. You know, granted, they don't have the receivers that they have, that the Bengals have. Quarterbacks, they're fine. They're about equal. You know, Joe Burrow's a better passer, but Lamar's a far better runner. Run games, I mean, say what you want, but I think it's closer than it sounds with Chase Brown's catching ability. You know, I think that makes up for his running ability toward other than Henry. So yeah, I'm taking the Ravens. I think I can see the Bengals putting up 35 points and losing. I can't say that I can see the Ravens doing that. Like I could see that happening to the Bengals multiple times.
Mhm. Honestly, I think I think the offense is going to do it for the Bengals.
Yeah,
I honestly
yeah.
think. I think that's what's going to do it. And their offense is really good.
Oh, they're. I don't even know if I can say arguably they are the best offense in football for sure.
But
You know, and of course, all this matters on injuries and shit like that. So yeah, so Evan's taking the Bengals.
yeah,
Wow, over the Ravens,
I
man.
think there's just the offense is
I just think it's. I get it. And if they had
Comes out before I came here, but
a solid
What's
defense,
basic
I
does he
could
mix
lands
it
at
with
I
all?
could
something?
Nope.
That's fine.
follow you to say they're Super Bowl
What'd you
contenders.
say about the basic land?
But
Basic land. We take
defense is just
land,
where
just
it
not
lacks.
basic
Oh,
land.
You
okay.
imagine that offense
I don't want you
with the
to take because
Steelers
half the time your
defense,
lands are where all the
they won
value
the Super
is.
Bowl.
Easily.
They win the Super Bowl.
Easily.
You know what I mean?
Easily.
You know, it's just that, and that's what sucks for them guys. All right, we got two left. We have now the AFC South. In the or AFC South, we have the Texans, the Colts, the Jaguars, and first round pick himself, the Titans. You're up.
Well, I mean, safe choice. Texans easily the safe choice.
Yep.
I mean, Colts. I think no. I don't think
Danny Dimes. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, let's be honest. Danny Dimes is starting. It's going to be Danny Dimes, or AR, Danny Dimes, AR. It's going to be a mixture of both of them. I feel like throughout the whole season. You
yeah.
know, it's going to be Danny Dimes had a bad game. Let's put AR in.
Yeah,
AR is
you're
going to go in there
good.
and hurt his pinky, and then need a break, and he's going to come out, and then Danny Dimes will come back in.
Yeah.
I guess I'll do something with the middle.
And that's me saying a lot when I'm a Gators fan. So what do you got?
Well, Titans they have a rookie quarterback, and
Mhm.
honestly,
And
you
a
never
rookie
know.
head coach, right?
In a
Or second year?
second,
Second year.
second.
The laser.
Yeah, you never know with how Cam Ward's gonna do.
Hmm.
No, I don't know.
I have no idea what
I to me, it's the Jags
Right now, I'm
might
it
be
looking at a
sucks for
lot.
me because
Well, if you think about it, like you
close
look
to
at the
the
pile of
Texans.
like at least
Yeah.
ball
I mean,
players that have played all year so far. I've
if
only pulled this.
Trevor
Yeah, that's what
Lawrence
I'm
stayed
saying.
healthy
So,
with that,
I mean,
with a receiver,
I mean, come on now. BTJ.
BTJ and Travis Hunter.
I mean, Travis Hunter is what he is.
Yeah,
I don't believe this. I'm playing both ways, constantly bullshit.
no,
Will he have a package? Sure. Every once and again, will he get in a corner? Yeah. Dude's not playing both sides of the ball. Just not happening.
And these ones he's like,
Um,
go. I'm like, okay.
but you know,
I don't really worry
again,
about that,
how good is Travis Hunter as an NFL receiver though? We know BTJ.
yeah.
Brian Thomas is elite.
Mhm.
Um, what do we know about Travis Hunter? Yes, against some other shittier colleges, dude was elite. How's that going to transfer? So that'll be fun to watch too.
Mhm.
Running game wise, you got Nick Chubb now playing for Houston while Mixon's recovering, so that's going to be at least 4 weeks. And then for Jacksonville, man, they got like a 3 running back set right now.
Yeah.
I forget the third guy, but they got ETN and Bigsby, which I love Tank. I think Tank should take over the starting job. So yeah, I agree that I see it as a 2-team race as well. Who do you got?
But I think
Is he gonna come out of left field with something? No, he's keeping it between these two.
no,
All right.
the Texans just have.
Just a better team.
I think CJ Stroud, he's gonna get himself back in the game.
Oh yeah, I think CJ Stroud's gonna have a lot better season this year than
Yeah,
he did
he's gonna
last
get
year.
himself back, and I think he gets the division.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you're taking the Texans.
I'm.
Okay. So we got the Texans. Um, we agree too much. I don't like agreeing this much. Um, I think that you're right. I do think you're right. I think the Texans is going to be the team. They got Nico. Tank's not going to be around for a while with getting hurt last year, but they got that Higgins guy, that rookie receiver. Dude he's looked legit in preseason and in camp and stuff. So yeah. Now I don't remember. I think you went first on this last one, but you're going to go first again on the last one. We're going to go with the AFC East. Now, not a lot of you know this, but you know, big Dolphins fans here.
Yeah,
You see the shit in the background when we have video. What do you got, Evan? What do you got? You got the Bills that have ran the division for the last forever and a day. You got the Dolphins, the home team. You got the Patriots, the up and coming team, and then you have the Jets.
All right, I'm gonna go team by team except the Jets because
They're the
they're
Jets.
just the Jets.
Yeah.
The Patriots, they're gonna have a better year than last year.
I mean,
They're
their
gonna have a
quarterback
better year.
plays definitely better than it was in the second half of the season. Drake May did play very well. You got Travion Henderson, the rookie running back. I think is going to take more and more away from Ramondre Stevenson and look really good. They did get themselves a solid older receiver and Stephon Diggs.
Will Campbell,
Will Campbell.
the rookie left tackle.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, their offensive line is definitely a lot better. I believe their biggest upgrade from the offseason was just coaching.
Yeah,
Getting Vrabel.
yeah.
How many times did Vrabel take the Titans to the playoffs?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And taking teams that you're like, okay, they're okay. They're not a great team. But then again, we did talk about that AFC South is definitely a more down division than
There's all there for sure.
the AFC East. Because you have the juggernaut team of the AFC East and the Bills. So go ahead, keep going about the next one.
I think they have. I think they get close to 500. I think they go 8-9.
8-9?
I think they go 8-9. They get third in the division
Okay.
because I see them improving. I don't see Drake May and all them taking it to the playoffs, which maybe, but still, I don't know about all that. I think they go 8-9 this year.
Yeah, 8-9. Okay. So I'm gonna skip the Dolphins. Let's go to the Bills.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The Buffalo Bills. What do you have to say about them other than Josh Allen is your favorite player of all time?
All right, so yes, he did win MVP.
I mean, look, he won it because they didn't want to give it to Lamar again.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
That's really the reason. But
Josh Allen should have been number 3 in the voting. Actually, I'm sorry. He should have been number 4 in the voting. The best quarterback to play last year was Joe Burrow by far. And then it was Lamar. But Joe Burrow couldn't win it because their team did so shitty. They just didn't win games. I thought it should have been between Burrow and Barkley. To me, that's what it should have come down to. If you're talking the best player, not the best player on a playoff team, the best player. But that's a different conversation for a different day.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Did get Joey Bosa too.
So they'll have him for 50% of the year.
Yeah, they'll have him for a few games until he gets hurt. But if he does stay healthy,
He's a record. Yeah.
I think he could do some very good stuff this year for them. Problems is I don't know who their receiving core is past this year. Like
That's just it.
that's just it.
That's what they don't have.
They don't have a receiver. They
No.
just paid Josh Allen and James Cook a bunch too.
Yeah. I think they overpaid James Cook. I think James Cook is super touchdown reliant.
Yeah.
And the only reason he gets them is, everybody's worried about what Allen's gonna do.
Yeah, Allen. Last year, I don't think he's gonna have the same year as last year. I think it's gonna be he's gonna be a little worse this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna say that because he's an Dolphins fan. I'm just saying that because he had a really good season last year. I don't think he's gonna.
Who?
Allen.
Allen? You think he's gonna take a little step back?
Yeah, I think he's not gonna have the crazy season he had last year, but I think he's still gonna have a pretty good season.
Mm-hmm.
Like Allen.
Yeah. So what do you think ballpark their record's gonna be? Out of the 17,
12-5.
12-5. How many of those 5 losses are against the Dolphins? 1. So when they're in Miami,
Yeah.
you think Miami's gonna figure out a way to beat them?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, totally believable. But go ahead. So now let's hear about the Dolphins.
The Dolphins.
The old Finns.
Oh, they're very good. Very good running back.
Mhm.
Very good receiving core. O line.
We lost our best one, but honestly, I think Paul played very well when Armstead was hurt all those times, and I think he got used to playing because of that. So
it's gonna be something with that line.
yeah.
And we also gotta know
I gotta
if
check old cards just
he
to
will
make sure.
Stays healthy. That's
if he stays healthy, that's a game changer.
oh yeah,
Because that 23 season, he balled out.
he absolutely did.
He led the league in passing yards.
Was it in completions
Yeah.
percentage? I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude was legit definitely back then.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Okay, so now, what is the Dolphins' record going to be? I think from this we can put together who he's going to have as the division champion.
They're going to be 6-11.
Well, also, yeah, think about that secondary.
Yeah.
That secondary, you gotta hope that the D line gets going pretty fast. Well, I think that's a pretty good D line.
Mhm.
Zach Sealer.
Yeah.
The edge rushers, all them.
Yeah, our front half. Yeah, our front half is our linebackers and up are great. Our safeties are fantastic.
Yeah.
The big question marks are corners.
Yeah.
So, do you want to say who's going to win that division, or do you want to say what the Dolphins' record is going to be?
It's gonna be the same as Bills.
Ooh.
The same as the Bills.
So they're both gonna be 12-5.
12-5.
12-5. So second place or winning of the division. Who wins the division then? The Dolphins.
Yeah, I see them losing a little bit, like,
Mm-hmm.
and then they get their stuff together. They beat the Bills final time.
Do we beat the Patriots back to back? Does Tua still not lose to the Patriots?
He owns the Patriots.
He does. He has never lost to the Patriots. He's lost to the Jets, but he has never lost to the Patriots. Well, technically, since Tua's been there, we haven't lost to the Patriots. We've lost to the Jets since Tua's been there. But Tua was hurt. We lost to him, or no, Tua played last year
against the Jets.
He didn't play. I'm just saying, since he's been there, we have lost to the Jets. Tua might not have personally lost to the Jets. So you think it's a sweep on both those?
Stop.
Sweep, and then I think it's a spread.
Yeah, I'm just gonna not have the same answers as you all the way across the board. I'm gonna take the Bills because I'm picking with what I honestly think, not what I hope. I'm not saying that's what you're doing. Yeah, definitely what he's doing. So Earl's still doing that. There's
one where you would have to
more predictions, good, bad, or whatever.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so now, so we have our first 4 playoff teams.
Yeah.
Who's going to be the wild card? Let's go to the NFC. So right now, you have the Commanders, the Rams, the Packers, and the Falcons making the playoffs.
Yeah.
Winning their divisions. Who do you have now in your playoffs or your wild card spots?
The Bucks, for sure.
The Bucks. Okay.
I think they get the 5th seed.
Okay. Yeah. So the Bucks. All right, you got 2 more left. I mean, there's a lot of teams in that NFC East. There's a lot of teams in that NFC West. The Eagles. I mean, I couldn't. I would be surprised if the Eagles went from winning the Super Bowl to not making the playoffs, unless Saquon Barkley gets hurt. Then I can understand it. But really, I think that offensive line is so good You could have almost anybody in there.
I'm gonna go crazy right here.
Yeah,
There's
I mean,
7,
that's
10.
that's what this is
I
about.
don't want to go crazy.
That's what this is about, man. You know, throw something against the wall and see how it sticks. I mean, we're having fun. There's,
I'm gonna say there's
So that's
Vikings
20,
instead of
40,
the Lions.
the Vikings. So the Lions missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
You just think losing both those coordinators are going to affect them that much?
I have a feeling. I think they're still gonna have a winning record, but I think the Vikings just beat them that whatever time.
To have that one game of day. So this kid is telling me he believes in J.J. McCarthy more than he believes in Jared Goff.
Basically almost 10 cents a
I mean, where did I mess up with raising you, boy?
way above ball.
All right. All right, so a little recap. Evan has the Commanders, the Rams, the Packers, the Falcons, the Bucks, the Eagles, and the Vikings making this
And
year.
on my YouTube Live, they can probably.
I have Philly, Rams, Packers,
Jason, we
Bucks.
need people to subscribe. That's
So
like my one
I need a
social
couple
media
more
that's
teams,
slacking.
you know?
Tell all your friends.
I think
I see a whole bunch of subs pop up, man. I'll take
The,
care of you even more next time you come
the
in.
Cowboys
Have
slide
a good day. I appreciate you.
with Dak being healthy. I think they figure it out and they do it. I think the 49ers find a way to get in there. And then there's lots of teams left. Bro, I'm taking the Lions. There's no way. And
What was your
I
dog
mean,
shit comments for
just-
Miami?
I believe I believe the 49ers will figure it out enough to get it around there. Hey, Earl's back.
Yeah, I kept saying when you said Miami, I kept saying 6-11, and nobody commented.
Bro, I didn't. I turned it down so I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Oh, what a jerk!
Huh?
I said, what a jerk.
No, it was just better because you know you had all that talking in the background, so it was easier for me to have a conversation with Evan.
Well, and actually, the talking in the background is going to benefit whoever was here because her boyfriend called to check. So now she's got a timestamp on YouTube of showing the transactions. So you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys were giving a rundown of your picks, huh? Sounds good.
Yeah, and we gotta finish this. You know, we can't just leave it. We just got through the AFC. We just got to pick our 3 wild card winners on the AFC. We'll give you the list and see where you disagree and agree with us.
Oh, you went all in. Yeah, I wasn't even prepared for all that. I know the one thing I was kind of.
was I. We just jumped in, man. You gave us
Yeah.
like a 30-minute window. We were just bullshitting and having fun.
Yeah, for sure. That's what it's supposed to be about. No, I'm just,
right,
I will tell you, I'm a little butthurt with you on one thing, man.
What's that?
I posted a comment probably 3 weeks ago asking when Dave was going to do a poker game / fantasy football tournament. I don't even know if anybody even approved the post because I got crickets. Then the next thing you know, I see there was a post from Bobby being like, I got 1 slot left in my fantasy football draft. Anybody want it? And you didn't hit your boy up, huh? Jerk.
You know how many people yelled at me for that?
Well, I thought we were
yelled
friends. I guess not. I guess you just bring me out so you can look good at playing golf, I guess. So I'm like the ugly golfer next to you, just like I'm the handsome man next to you at shows.
I look like I should be in the PGA. You know?
Oh, for sure. That's why I said that I look like the fucking handsome man. I'm like Brad Pitt next to you at a fucking show.
Oh, shit.
All right, you guys continue, though.
Yeah, let Evan pick these last 3 playoff, the wild card winners of the AFC. Right now, he's got the Bengals, the Chiefs, the Texans, and the Dolphins winning their division.
The Texans, the Bengals,
The Chiefs,
the Chiefs,
and the
Dolphins. God, that's a homer pick.
All right.
Did Josh Allen get hurt today and I didn't know about it?
No, that didn't happen.
Okay, I was just making sure.
The
Tua
Bills,
is still your quarterback, right?
Speak up, bro.
The Bills.
The Bills are gonna make the wild card. Okay, who else?
The Ravens.
The Ravens. Okay.
The Jaguars.
The Jaguars. So the Steelers do not make
Ooh.
the playoffs.
They go 9-8, but they don't.
They go 9-8, but miss the playoffs. So they missed the playoffs. The the Broncos missed the playoffs, and the Chargers missed the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Wow, that's throwing it out there. I mean, why not? All right. So now me, I had the Ravens, the Chiefs, the Texans, and the Bills winning their divisions. To
the
me,
Ravens, the
I think-
Chiefs, the Texans, and the Bills.
say that again.
I was just repeating what you're saying.
The Ravens, the
Yeah.
Chiefs, the Texans, the Bills. Yep.
I mean,
That's
go ahead.
good.
Sorry, continue. I don't want to interrupt you. I want to hear your wild cards.
So I think wild card wise, I do think there is. I don't think anyone else in the AFC South make it. I think it comes down to the last week between the Texans and the Jaguars to figure out who wins the division, and then they get in. Nobody else makes it into the playoffs.
Man,
Then you
you're,
have the AFC North, where I have the Ravens winning it. I think the Bengals and the Steelers both have a shot, of course. Then I see the Broncos definitely have a shot. The Chargers definitely have a shot. I think the Patriots have a shot, and I think the Dolphins. So I have 6 teams for 3 spots. I think it's a 6-team race to figure out who gets into this in those spots. So the way I see it going down is I think the Broncos do enough to get in. I think the Bengals find a way. Their offense finds a way to get them in. And I'm going to do the homer pick because that's what we do. The Finns are going to beat out the Patriots for that last spot. What do you think, Earl?
the fact that both of you guys are counting on football Barbie to have some kind of fucking renaissance and bring Jacksonville. I mean, I understand that we all were drinking the Kool-Aid that he was the best prospect since John Elway, but there's nothing that football Barbie's shown me that's going to tell me he's going to win a division, wild card race, be anything more than 8-8. I think if they're 8-8, man, people are happy.
I didn't put him in there.
I don't think they're in there at 8-8 or not 8-8. They can't be. They'd be 8-7 or 8-9, whatever. I will tell you this in my opinions with all your picks, which I mean I think the homer pick of Miami winning the division is an absurd. We'll be like they're going to be lucky to make the playoffs, and that's not me being a Miami hater. We both know. It all goes with Tua, and Bridgewater is great in moments, but if you guys got to rely on Bridgewater for too long, it's going to be rough.
We don't even have Bridgewater.
You don't have Bridgewater anymore? Who's your backup now? I thought you guys signed Bridgewater.
We have Zach fucking Wilson.
Oh, yeah, so you're getting worse.
We have Quinn Ewers.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, so definitely you got to erase that Miami off there. Evan, you know what, man? Like, what kind of thing can we do for you if Miami could actually pull this off? Like, I know you're going to be a happy man, but, I mean, we're going to have to give you something because I know you're the only human being, even your Dolphins fan dad come to the realization that Buffalo is going to win the division. So if Miami ends up winning that division, folks, it's on record. We're going to have to do something for Evan. Or his dad needs to drug test him now because he's been dipping into Uncle Ray and Earl's stash or something. So, the one thing I can also say that there's 2 things I'll add to your guys' list. I don't want to keep trashing the Dolphins thing because that's, I think I'm a toss up with the Broncos and the Chiefs, man. I'm a huge Sean Payton fan, and to see what they did last year, and he had that defense, and he still has that defense. And another year of Bo Nix, man, and a couple, healthier Cortland Sutton, and I mean that's the team that I would definitely be. I definitely think it's going to be them or the Chiefs win the division, so I would definitely put them in the wild card. The other thing, the AFC North's the other toss up for me. Now I didn't hear you guys AFC West. We might have to go up. So for me, the AFC North. will be decided week 1. And the reason I say that is if Cincinnati beats Cleveland, then it's Cincinnati's. And the reason I say that, folks, is every year the Browns, they lay a turd against the Browns. Like, the Browns are the team that always seems to have Joe Burrow's number. It doesn't matter because we don't win shit. But every year, man, the Browns kick fucking Joe Burrow's dick in the ground. So if Joe Burrow can start the year off with a win, especially after last year, what were they, 0-5 before they started winning? And they can win game 1 against Cleveland, I feel like that's a big hurdle for them to really start chucking along. Plus, you know, let's be real, Jamar Chase said some shit that, you know, he better cash when he was over there talking trash about Travis Kelce this year. So I don't know if you've seen all that, but, you know, he basically laid down the gauntlet, basically saying that Travis wouldn't have been shit without Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be very interesting. There's going to be, like I said, I'm looking at Cincinnati hopefully this year. But like if they lay the goose egg to the Browns week 1, they're done. And that's not me being. That's just historically they can't beat. And if you look at them last year, what did they miss the playoffs by? A game?
Yep.
But they do lose the Browns twice. I mean, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't lay them turds. So, the other one, who'd you guys pick for the NFC West? Because I think that's probably going to be the interesting one.
The NFC West? We
Yes.
took the Rams.
You did take the Rams? Okay. I didn't know if everybody was still riding the 49ers bandwagon, but, man, I tell you what, that Rams team, I know it's going to be, you know, rough waiting on Stafford's back. But I can tell you what, man, depending on I know they're high on their rookie that they drafted. Was it Stetson Bennett that they drafted or one of them guys?
Yeah, dude's trash.
Yeah, but, you know, McVay resurrected Baker Mayfield's career. Like, McVay, to me, like he's the guy that, man, like, he's like, to me, like what John Gruden was back in the day. Like, I really love that guy. I think he's like, not personally, obviously John Gruden has some racial issues, but, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where it was just like, dude, I would pay anything to have that man coach my team. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, absolutely, Browns trade it all, man, because the fact that, like, you know, what he's done with that, I mean, they're the youngest team in football with one of the oldest quarterbacks. So it's like, I feel like they have the caliber of team that if they can play above 500 football with anybody else, I feel it's comparable to that Broncos title that Peyton won. If they can just get Stafford to the fucking playoffs healthy and use every quarterback they can to get there, you just need a healthy Matthew Stafford in the playoffs, and that defense is gonna, you know, do enough that would be.
We can be straight out honest. They were a play away from winning the Super Bowl last year.
No, I mean, they're amazing. I mean, nobody see it was funny because they were like, you know, they were that team that nobody was expecting them to do much because they were so young. And, man, McVay just, that whole organization, man, they're drafting well. He coaches well. It's just, I mean, there's nothing more you can really say.
Absolutely.
So, all right, you guys done with all your predictions?
Yeah, we are tapped out on predictions over here.
Cool. Yeah, guys, sorry it took late. We're actually, anybody that watches this, we're actually going to be moving this to Monday nights.
Damn it. You had to say that.
Why did I have to say that?
I was just saying I had one more prediction, and you ruined it by saying that.
What's your prediction?
My prediction was this was going to change to Monday nights.
Oh, yeah.
You ruined it.
Well, it'll also help me with issues that I have audio-wise, seeing as though I'm sitting there, like, we made some changes so we don't have the delay, which is awesome. I can actually have a conversation with you. Problem is it took out the video, so we'll get that fixed next week. It's another reason I'm doing it on Mondays, besides the fact that, like, Alex does all my, helps me out with all the audio and video stuff. He also can do stuff like buying for me, like, you know, so that I would have been in this whole conversation.
Evan's got one more prediction.
Evan's got one more prediction. What?
Yep.
Don't make a fat joke. Yes, I'm going to eat 5 cheeseburgers when I get home. Go ahead.
The offensive rookie of the year this year will be Ashton Genty.
I mean,
Will be
that's not a
Ashton.
stretch.
Did he say John Cena? What?
Yes, you can't see shit.
Exactly. No, seriously, though, who did he say was his offensive rookie of the year?
Genty.
Okay. Jenny? Did you say Genty, the running back from
Yes, the Raiders.
Yep. Hey, speaking of that, did you see the interview with Tom Brady that's exposed where people are like, they're pointing at that as like the reason he didn't draft Shador? Like they thought it was like a knock on Shador. Did you see that interview recently?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, because they were asking him why they passed on certain quarterbacks knowing they needed a quarterback. And he said, well, when I evaluate my quarterbacks, I evaluate after they make a great play, are they celebrating with their team? I don't want to see them showing off to the crowd. And basically, like, made gestures like that Shador does. So I thought that was pretty interesting that, like, but that's also, I guess to be fair, let's be real, though. Nowadays, like, college, man, they're in this NIL phase where, like, I get you want to, like, but you got to represent yourself because you're still there making money, man. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So if you're in college, it's definitely a whole nother. We're going to see, I think, about a good 5 to 10 year period where, like, you're going to have all these old heads not adjusting well to these guys that are coming in already multimillionaires, So
for sure.
It's going to create a level of entitlement that happens in everyday workplaces, and it's going to be awesome. Like, I can't wait for professional athletes that have to deal with entitled people. It's going to be amazing. So, anywho, the other thing I want to let you know about, I'm getting long-winded. I know we're about to wrap this up. I didn't get much time to talk. I got to call Mark back. So just FYI, I got to call him back. I did book a table for the show. So hopefully when I call him back, he'll let me know if there's still sponsorship availability. So you'll be setting up at that show. So,
aye, Captain.
FYI. I'll be down there with you on for the Friday part of the show.
Yeah.
The Saturday I will not, because as you're aware, I'm sponsoring another show that I will be at there.
What's the date of that again?
What's that?
What's the date of that one?
October 31st, the 30th and the 31st, I think. It's the end of October.
We're good,
so your October should be pretty well booked up with.
Yeah, I'm screwed till the 24th.
What's the 24th?
Up to the 24th. That's his last game. So.
Of October?
Then it'll open back up. Yep.
Yeah, but the 18th you were still free, right?
I'll be there right after.
Oh, he's got a game now on the 18th?
Yeah, he has them up to the 24th.
Well, he didn't have one when we originally booked the show. My show was the first weekend he didn't have one. That's why I'm re-asking you. Because this is news to me.
Well, it's news to me as of the start of this conversation.
Oh, you just found out about it as we're sitting here. That's awesome.
Yeah, because I asked him when you were talking dates. I was like, "Oh, Evan, when's your games?" And the 17th, and then the 24th was the last, or the 18th, or the 17th, and then the 24th was the last one. Which those are all a day before. So those are Fridays. So it would be the 25th is his last game. But yeah, we'll make it work.
Yeah, I still got to get out there and see a game. You never sent me the schedule.
I will send it to you tonight. I know.
So I'm about to call him back. I want to show off this little taditty real quick, since everything's taken care of now. So look at that hot logo right there, folks. As he turns off the lights on me while I'm sitting here recording, so I guess that's his. I guess that's supposed to be my cue to get off here. Oh man, lights are back on. But yep, so there it is. Little logo up on there, looking all pretty. See that? There it is again. Hot logo. No, don't care. I care. Makes me feel good.
I'm super delayed. I'm just now seeing the logo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to get on the ball with get more vendors. I think we're sitting right around 100 right now. I'd like to get to 150 for my show too. So
yeah, nice.
That's the goal. So yeah, we'll be back next week on Monday with a better organized show. We'll be talking about more stuff. I'll talk about my Columbus visit since we're running long and I got to call him back and get out of here. What do you have this weekend? Is it Hartville? Or no,
No,
you're
not the
in
New Philly.
you're in Cuyahoga Falls, and I'm in New Philly.
I am not in Cuyahoga Falls because I can't because of Evan's game.
What?
Ray will be in Cuyahoga
Oh,
Falls.
so Ray's going up there to set up?
Yep.
Okay. Will you tell him to take my flyers up there?
Yep.
I'm gonna try to make it up to advertise a little bit, but the New Philly show's like 10 to 4, and I think Cuyahoga Falls is like 9 to 5 or some shit. So I don't know if I'm gonna be up there or not. I would probably rather be in Cuyahoga Falls, but
there
and
you
that's
go.
no disrespect to the New Philly people. I'd rather be in Cuyahoga Falls, but New Philly, I committed to that, so I will be
Yep.
there.
All right, man. Well, I will talk to you later, sir.
Awesome, appreciate it, buddy. You guys have a good
Yes,
night.
sir. You too, buddy. Bye.
Thank you. Like I said, folks, big news. Like happy to be a part of this. So about to call Mark back and talk to him about sponsoring another show, and get ready to go home and eat some tacos. Appreciate everybody. Tell all your friends. We appreciate the support. We're doing major giveaways too. We'll talk about our giveaways next week too. But until then, man, share.